Welcome back to Never Shut Up. It's your boy Marcellus Wiley. Love you guys, man. Make sure you support the foundation. I help out the itty bitties. Yes, projecttransition.org. Projecttransition.org. Educate and empower the youth of tomorrow. They're going to be our future leaders. Got to make sure they know what's cracking. All right, let's get into this. Focus some comments. NIL. That's kind of easy for him to say. He doesn't deal with the numbers. We're talking about Coach K, who disagreed with Nick Saban and his thoughts on NIL and why he retired. Also, the culture of football and basketball are different. I'm not saying Saban is right, but for me, I'm surprised the NCAA didn't have the forethought to pay players. Not because they wanted to, but to keep control and get ahead of where we are now. With NIL and all that comes with it. Yeah, they didn't see this coming because they didn't want this to come. They didn't want this to happen. And then when it finally just burst through, like raging waters, they got washed away like everybody else. Simple as that. And that's a life lesson. Like sometimes don't be so reluctant that you don't want something to happen that you're not preparing for it happening. Every scenario, ideally, you prepare for it working and not working, right? A lot of people don't negotiate like that. They always think about, oh, if I get this and then this. Like, what happens if you don't? Think through that. All right, humble. Am I the only one that doesn't think this is what most people mean by humble? Not taking credit for what you work for? I understand humble as meaning don't forget where you come from and your actions will speak for themselves. It's toxic to be look at me guy. You can wear nice clothes and all that, but if you tell me how great you are, I don't respect you because it shows how much you think others care about you and what your status may or may not be. I agree with you wholeheartedly. First of all, I used to call it like false humility. Like, don't lie. If you find, hey, girl, you look amazing, and you're like, oh, no, I'm not really that good. Oh, that's a fresh outfit. You got on a Diodora suit. You look fresh. Oh, no, this old thing. All right, move, man. Like, if you lying about how fresh you are, I don't like you. I think less of you, right? And also, if you tell me how fresh you are, and I'm like, all right, why are you telling me? So I'm with you. Like, it's a hard line. Humility is a hard line. That's why it's not for people, like I said yesterday. Humility is really for the power that created you, for God, for whatever the universe, whatever the hell you trying to call it. It's for that. It ain't for us, because it's a hard line to walk. Fake teammates. Okay. The bully pulpit has lost a lot of its power. Glad these athletes have the opportunity to respond to media. Yeah. And that's one of my goals, is to shake up media. The media I used to be a part of, the media I still am a part of, but in a different capacity. Because I got tired of being up there, and I used to say it on air. I got clips of me saying, dog, why in the hell you acting like you ain't never messed up? Especially when I was working with somebody I was better than, and that was most guys. Because most guys either didn't play or weren't better than me. Because most great players are not great at media for some reason that I know, but we'll talk through later. Most. So I'm like, dog, you was sorry. Like, you ain't never make all pro. You ain't never made no Pro Bowls. You ain't never got paid. And that wasn't good for TV. It was to me. But I'm pointing it out like, shut up. Like, how you clowning this fool and you ain't good? Like, I just don't, I'm not a believer in that. So beat their ass up. When they say something out of line, whop, whip them back into shape. Why not? There's no reason not to. And then everybody says, oh, all y'all talk about is sports media people now. All they talk about is the athletes. Their job is to talk about LeBron. Our job is to talk about sports in the media. You can play it any way you want to. It's hilarious. This is why you too good for regular TV, man. You give context, nuance, paint the picture, keep rocking. Exclusion of context and info allows room for hot takery and other BS to be shouted from TV sets daily. Yeah, and they get away with it too. Because you know, no one has the energy to fight all of this, right? That's why most people that do bad still get it in, right? They get their shots on goal, bad people. Because you ain't got the energy to always negate it. You ain't got the energy to always fight. You ever been with somebody and they just constantly are negative or constantly taking shots? You just get tired and exhausted of blocking all their shots and then they just start scoring. That's sports media to me. Like, shut it. And then you just get tired of saying shut it. How can a teammate not know you well enough to have an opinion about you? I can tell things about people who are strangers. This man's response is the same as every teenager on Maury Povich. Whatever, you don't know me. I disagree with that. Go to your office space, wherever you work. You know everything about everybody. Oh, no. But y'all teammates. In the NFL locker room, there are 53 people. Sometimes up to 80 and 90, 100 beginning of training camp. You think I know all these dudes? I guarantee you this right now. And there won't be one player ever, well, maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick because he went to Harvard, one player ever that can name every single teammate on their team photo. That should be a game. There's not a single player ever that can name every player on their team photo. So if that's the case, can I help you? Let me help you here. How you think I know him? I don't even know his name. Oh, you know him? We like ships passing in the night sometimes. Like the backup guard. I don't know that dude. Number 53? Yeah. I don't know him like that. Oh, yeah, Ryan. Oh, cool. Well, that's my dog. Ryan ain't coming over my house. I ain't going over Ryan's house. Like, you know what I mean? Etc. All right. So y'all know how we finish every show. We finish with a Wileyism. Yeah. All right, let's get this one in. This is pretty good. Can you pop it up? I don't know what it is. Oh, here we go. There are no traffic jams along the extra mile. I like that. You're going to work hard. You're going to work harder than everybody else. You're going to outwork the group. Ain't nobody stopping you. Ain't nothing slowing you down. Ain't nothing in your way because most people ain't doing it. They ain't there. They like, I tell my son that right now. I said, everything that you do in school, everything you do on the field, everything you do on the court is great. Like you're really committed. You work hard. You have a lot of fun. You're a distraction too, like every kid. You're not focused like every kid. You're normal. You're 8. But let me tell you, if you want to be great at it, you're going to have to find ways to do a little more. That's all I say. I was like, so when you walk around the house, you see the ball right there and you waiting on your sisters to hurry up in the house. You got 5 minutes. Wow. It takes that. People don't understand. You take bite-sized chunks at the apple. Bite-sized. Then you look up, gone. That's how you get there. Give me another one. Give me more. And you ain't got to go 2 hours on top of 2 hours, 2-hour practice, 2 more hours at home. You burn out, bruh. Just 5 minutes, wow. And imagine you doing it. That's how you get there. Just do a little more all the time. It adds up to a lot. So you want to do big things? Do all the little things. Just every day, a little bit. Just have fun. I swear, I'll give you this story, we out. I was a national typewriting champion only because I literally made the switch. Everybody was typing 30 words a minute, 35 words a minute. And then I said, let me type more than them. So every day on the way home, driving home on the bus, instead of staring at the pretty girls and staring at the same liquor store, I start typing everything I saw that was transcribed, right? Everything I saw that was just written, I would write Yees, Slauson, Crenshaw. I would write it in my head. I would just do this with my fingers. Wow, 82 words a minute. Everybody else stuck at 35. You know why? Because all they were doing was what we had to do in class. Nobody took it home with them. Nobody did 5, 10, 20 minutes extra like I did. So that's how the game goes, man. Remember, if you want to get somewhere, it's all good. You want to make it, all well and done. We get it. But there are no traffic jams along the extra mile. Go get it. That'll do it for today's episode of Never Shut Up. I got to go get these kids dressed. That's me. Love you guys. Have a great day. Talk to y'all later.